If you're like me and you love finding hidden gem games that offer excellent gameplay at an even greater price, then I have a special one for you today. The game is called Barony. It's a first-person dungeon-crawling roguelike with 13 RPG classes to choose from. It has procedural levels, so no two adventures feel the same, and it features a permadeath mode for those of you seeking a greater challenge. If you guys have seen my other content, you've probably already guessed what class I'll be playing to try this game out. You already know the way of the warrior is in my blood. It's a part of my soul. Alright, let's run it. Yeah, we'll play the warrior. Harold Martini. You might be thinking that a game like Barony would have pretty simplistic lighting, and you'd be wrong. The lighting is actually surprisingly well made in this game. You can choose to either pick up the torches to have a light source you can carry around with you, or you can leave the torches on the wall in order to leave the area in general more well lit. I personally couldn't help but pick up way more torches than I needed. I guess that's something Skyrim has conditioned me to do. For the combat, your starting equipment is based on whatever class you chose when creating a character. However, as you defeat enemies, you'll gather up new items you can identify or appraise in order to determine their quality. Be very careful about what items you equip though, because some items have curses on them, and once you equip those items, they're very hard to take off until you lift the curse. Lifting these curses can be very difficult, especially if you're playing solo on a class with no clerical or spell capabilities whatsoever. So the rules here are to never equip an unidentified item. Oh, do you mind appraising these real quick? I've got hands and boots, so I want to see if they're worth equipping. While stumbling around on a blind playthrough, my first boss in this game was a rat pack. Not the singing group, I mean a pack of actual rats as my first boss. It was awesome. That's a big rat! One thing it taught me is that just like in WoW Classic, you should never use backpedaling to maneuver around. Instead, you should turn your camera to the side and strafe. Backpedaling moves very slowly, so you'll benefit from the much faster movement speed of strafing to escape. All that running around left me a little parched, a little thirsty if you will. I happened to come across this fountain that had a little unintended consequence for me. I wasn't sure what to do with it, so being the intelligent warrior I am, I naturally dueled it to the death. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I panicked. Was I not supposed to kill that? I don't know much about them spellcasting types, but I do know that it scares me. For being procedurally generated, the level design is actually really solid and has a wide range of potential traps designed to kill you if you're recklessly rushing through the area or straight up not paying attention. Going back to the combat, the melee combat mechanics in this game are actually really fun to play once you get a hold of it. There's a fast-paced tempo to blocking and attacking that works with the individual timing of every enemy you encounter. It's all about getting a feel for the timing of when to block and when to attack. That's how you do combat, baby! Get some! Whether you're diving into these dungeons alone or with friends through crossplay and even up to a 4-player split screen, if you're like me and you love RPG gameplay, then you should definitely try Barony today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and check out my other videos if you'd like to see more. Holy Jesus, that guy does damage.